All right, bidders and buyers, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Harcourt's Holmwood Auction Room. My name is Kyle Siebert. I'm your auctioneer this afternoon, and on behalf of our CEO, Kyle Sutherland, Managing Director Tony Jenkins and the wider Holmwood Group. It's great to have you with us. Now, you'll be here today because you are aware that this is an auction brought forward. Our owners have received an offer in advance of the scheduled date. They've deemed that offer acceptable in all respects, and the property will be sold at that price to that purchaser unless there is further bidding. So you still have every opportunity to make this lovely home your own. You need only raise your hand. Now, the rules for a brought forward auction are slightly different from a conventional auction. There is no reserve price per se. Rather, we'll announce that acceptable figure in a moment, and when we announce that figure, the property will be immediately on the market and available for your competitive bidding if you choose to. As auctioneer, I can still nominate the increments by which the bidding is raised. I can still refuse bids if I feel they're not in the best interests of my owners, although in this context, I'd be silly really to get in your way too much, so we will just go with the flow. Now, you might hear the phrase vendor bid today another day, but you won't hear it today. There are no vendor bids with this auction. These are bids placed by me on behalf of the owners. That's not going to happen today. If any of my licensed colleagues are in the room bidding on behalf of buyers, then I will point them out to you. I don't think there's any other... Am I missing any? Let's have a wee look. It's been a long day, bidders and buyers. Let's have a wee look here. I think quite importantly, if you are the lucky bidder, you have to pay your deposit, 10% of the purchase price, and you sign the contract. When you sign that contract, you're acknowledging that you've received a copy of the approved REA guide. There was one more, I knew it. If there are any disputes, I don't expect any, but I will resolve those at my discretion, normally by going back to the last undisputed bid. So those are the rules out of the way, bidders and buyers. Now the property. It is number 18 Townsend Crescent in Holmwood. It's been brought to the market by Manav Sharma and Michael Chan, M&M from the St Albans office. I know they've loved working at this address over the weekends, meeting lots of lovely people, not least the locals, by all accounts lovely neighbours. For our owners, it is the end of a very happy era. They are off to the country. I think we're all envious of them, but they are going to miss this home and certainly this location. The home itself, it's got character stylings typical for the era in which it was built. It's big, it's bold, of course it's here to be sold, and I think throughout you'll find great spaces. The configuration suits itself to modern family living. There's opportunity to add your own flair. In this location, the upside to a little bit of input, a little bit of elbow grease, I think is obvious. Outside, really charming outdoor areas, raised beds. Hey, this just gives Kiwiana lifestyle, a hop, skip and a jump from the central city, and this is established Holmwood bidders and buyers. I think capital growth, it can be found here, and we know the benefits of the underlying school zone. Hello, hello. Future Prime Ministers go to school just down the street. So let's get underway. Manav, what is that address? Oh, not the address. I've told you the address. What is that figure? 776,500. Could you repeat it for me one more time? 776,500 $776,500. All right, bidders and buyers, I'll give you a moment to digest that figure, and should you wish to bid in advance of that, then let me know, but in a few short moments I will... 785. That's a good bid there at $785,000. 790. Nice work there in response at 790,000. 95. I take comfort in the competition at 795. You know it's not a lemon if other people enjoy it too, right? At 800, great work. He rounds me up there to 800,000. Question you have to ask yourself is, where do you find the next one? At $800,000, it's going out the door. I'll give you three chances. 801. I'll take them all day long at $801,000. Look at that lovely balcony. 803. At 803, that lovely, lovely spot, the balcony, I think just for pondering the day, pondering the world at 803. In the race, back row, but in front at 803. What's the response? What is the retort at $803,000? Does this mean yes where you're from, or... No? What do you reckon? I'll take $500, folks. My job is to mitigate your regret. At $803,000, are we all done and silent? At 803, first call. This is the part I said would feel like slow motion. Second call at $803,000. What do you reckon, folks? Are we waving the white flag? Surely not. Third and final call at 803. End the tyranny of the open home schedule today. Enjoy festive season without having to go hang around other people's houses. I've called it 3 times. Have you got $500 for me? What are we saying? What are we doing? Otherwise, I say going 3 times. Going, going, going. any better offer, are we sure? Would you like to improve your own position here? Got and sold, congratulations, well done, well bought, well fought. Hey, to my underbidder, commiserations, you're in good hands with this lot. Stick with them, you'll find something, I'm sure. Welcome back any time. To our purchasers, congratulations. Anna Maria, thank you very much for being here again. Manav, outstanding campaign as usual. Congratulations to Michael as well. And to our owners, enjoy the tranquility of the country. We are so jealous. Please send us a housewarming invite. We will book... We'll probably need to book a bus. Yes, indeed. Yeah, great. Hey, thanks for joining us, folks. We'll see you next week.